Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how you can translate a sequence of text from one language to another in Flutter iOS using the iOS 18 translation API. So here you can see I have few text and I have two buttons as well, translate and reset. And if I click on translate, so I think this text are in German, and if I click on translate, here you can see that they have converted to English. If I want, I can reset it as well. Now there is a huge problem with this. The problem is that we can't use Flutter's widget. The entire UI which you see is from iOS and it is Swift UI. The problem we can't use Flutter widgets is that, I mean, there might be some way to use Flutter widget and integrate with iOS 18 translation API, but the main problem is iOS 18 translation API, at least at this time, is tightly coupled with Swift UI. You can't even use it with UIKit. Obviously you can use it with UIKit with embedding Swift UI inside your UIKit application, but yeah, the API is not directly available with UIKit. That's why I had to embed Swift UI inside our Flutter iOS application. Now this might turn some people off, but yeah, but it might be helpful to others. So pick whatever is right for your application. So let's get started. Also, you will have to run this output on a real device. It won't work on a simulator. Maybe in future the translation API might be available to UIKit as well, but at least at the time of me recording it is not available. So here you can see that I have created this main.dart file, same file which we have by default. I have just refactored this homepage widget. I have created a scaffold safe area size box of 400 by 400, and this is our Swift UI view. So for that I have created a separate class. So firstly, this is our identifier, same we will have to use it on Swift UI side as well. This is our stateful widget, and here okay, we really don't need this init state. I can remove this, and if platform is if it is Android, I am displaying a placeholder. I mean, it should have been something like this. If it is iOS, then display this UIKit view, otherwise display the placeholder. Okay, for all other platform, because I mean, you can use it on macOS as well, I guess. Yeah, I think it should be available on macOS, but let's concentrate on iOS for now. So here you can see I'm displaying a UIKit view. Now you will have to open the XE workspace of your iOS project inside Xcode. I have already done that. First you will have to go to your project, and here inside general click on iOS, and you will have to update the minimum deployment target to iOS 18, because this iOS 18 translation API is only available from iOS 18 and above. Then if you go to app delegate, firstly I have registered our view. Now this is boilerplate code which you have to write every time you want to embed any Swift UI or any kind of UIKit or native view inside your application, but make sure this is the same identifier which you have used it on Flutter side. Then we will have to create this my Swift UI view native view factory. Again, this is boilerplate code which you have to write every time you want to embed a native iOS view inside your Flutter application. So just copy paste it. Then we have to create this my Swift UI view native view. So here we are basically embedding a Swift UI view inside UIKit, because we can't directly use Swift UI with Flutter. So here again, this is boilerplate code. So we have the UI view as well as this Flutter view controller. We initialize our UI view as well as assign this Flutter view controller, and here inside create native view we use this UI hosting controller. Now this is boilerplate code for embedding Swift UI inside UIKit, so that's what I am doing it over here. So this is our Swift UI view, this is our Swift UI view file which I have created. So yeah, you can just copy paste it. Next, coming back to our Swift UI view, so here as you can see I am importing Swift UI as well as translation. This is our view model which will hold all the text. So I'll quickly show you the view model. So here you can see this is the empty variable. Is translation supported is boolean. This is all the food items which I have. Okay, German food items, and here in reset we are just assigning it back to German food items, but you can write a better logic than me. And here I have created a method called translate sequence. Now this again I have copy pasted it from the documentation of iOS 18 translation API. This helps us to translate sequence of text using the iOS 18 translation API. So you can just copy paste it for now. Then if inside our Swift UI view we are initializing our view model, here is our configuration. Inside vstack I am just looping over all the food items and displaying a text component, and inside stack we are displaying our two buttons. Okay, and we are calling this two methods. And if you see this translation task, this is directly attached with Swift UI. That's why we can't use it with UIKit or directly with Flutter widgets. And here you can see I'm using this translate sequence as well, and inside on appear we just call view model dot reset. But if you don't want to reset, you can just comment this out, and here we start the translation. Now here you can see I'm passing it from, I'm changing it from the German to English language. But suppose if so these languages are already downloaded inside my iOS app. So if I go back to my iOS app, I'll go to settings. If I go to apps, and if I go to translate, I will downloaded language. Here you can see it has already downloaded English, German and Hindi for me. But what if I change this to some other language which is not already downloaded? So I think this is for UK. I will quickly run this again just to see whether it will automatically download or whether it will first tell me to download this model for this particular language. Okay, this is for English UK, I guess. So let's just wait. Also if you don't want if you want the system to decide which language to which language you want to convert, you can do something like this as well. Okay, but I think this does get a little messy because for me, even though my default language is English, it translates to Hindi. I don't know why, maybe because I live in India, that's why. But now if I click on translate, okay, nothing is happening. I think because it hasn't downloaded that machine learning model, I guess. Okay, but at least it should have shown us the that it is downloading something. Is it? Let's see. Okay, it is not showing me anything. Okay, maybe I forgot to write that download code, and we will first have to download. I think it's definitely, let's go to settings, go to downloaded languages. Okay, or maybe I have entered the wrong language code. Permission was denied, this attempt will not be retried. Okay, so here you can see finally it has presented it. I don't know what happened. It took a little bit of time, maybe some bug in iOS 18. This is like just downloaded iOS 18 now, but here you can see it has presented as this model. So the user will have to download the language now, but I don't want to download it. I'll just click on done, and it won't translate my text. Hopefully you got the point which I was trying to tell, but I'll change back to English. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.